Hey, hold on. Hold. Bag up, Terry. Put in reverse, Terry. Put in reverse. Oh, Lord, jeez. What you doing, Terry?
Hey, Sooner football fans. This is your Sooner football fans podcast. You got Terry and Rob here. Horns down, Rob.
Horns down, Terry.
And we are coming at you from the still COVID or Corona. Which do we call it now? Is it Corona or COVID?
I don't know.
Still COVID-free podcast palace in Norman, Oklahoma.
Where we are not affiliated with the University of Oklahoma.
But we do have eligibility left. And the Sooners, Rob, come off of a 2-loss streak to put it on the Texas Longhorns.
That's right.
Did we manhandle them, do you think? What do you think happened?
Well, we could have. I mean, I think we played, about 3.8 quarters of pretty good football. And then about 0.2 regulation quarters of just terrible, wasn't even barely football. Am I right?
Right.
A lot of things went wrong, not just the play, but some of the play calling was a little bit questionable, which, we're not really in a position to question the coach, but
Yeah, we are. We're fans.
I mean, some of that stuff. I mean, I understand the whole kicking it on second down. I mean, because really, for your man Burkich, that's a no-brainer. But the pass play, of course, if he completes it, then everybody's like, oh, he's a genius. But I don't know. Some of the stuff was a little bit questionable, but I'm so glad we won that game, because if we were sitting here 1-3 right now, Terry, I'm not just telling you. But the thing is looking back at the Kansas State game, the Iowa State game, we played really good for the first half of both of those games, and really we had it locked up. I mean,
locked up, done.
So I was glad to see this play, another 1.8 quarters of a football game or whatever.
Well, Oklahoma, as everybody knows, won 53-45, the most points scored in any OU Texas in the history of the game.
Yep. And longest game.
4 hours and 43 minutes. Oh, you ever get tired of football?
Nope.
There were 12,000 Sooner fans and 12,000 Texas fans. It looked like there were more than that there, didn't it?
Hey, there was one girl there named Karen who was showing the camera how far above Texas we ranked.
Yeah.
I think it was at least one.
So I'm gonna read something to you real quick here, Rob. Before I get into this, we have a special event coming up with Toby Rowland that we're going to be doing. You got to listen to the whole podcast, because towards the end of it, we're going to tell you what we got, what we're doing, and you're going to like it.
You're going to love it.
You're going to love it. So, anyway, here I'm going to read this group of plays to you, Rob. 1st and 10 at the Oklahoma 25. Spencer Rattler pass complete to Drake Stoops for a loss of 5 yards to the Oklahoma 20. 2nd and 15 at the OU 20. Oklahoma penalty, false start, Creed Humphrey to the Oklahoma 15.
Yeah, not a great start.
2nd and 20 at the OU 15. Spencer Rattler pass, incomplete to TJ Pleasure. 3rd and 20 at the OU 15. Oklahoma penalty, false start, Tyrese Robinson to the Oklahoma 10. 3rd and 25, TJ Pleasure run for 11 yards to the Oklahoma 21. 4th and 14, Munchow punts.
Mm-hmm.
What was that? What series of plays was that?
What series was our first series?
Yeah, that was our first.
Yeah.
We got 15 yards and penalties.
Mm-hmm.
In the first, I literally almost got up and walked out of my house.
Well, yeah, it wasn't a great start, but tensions are high and everybody's adrenaline's pumping. I mean, I get that whole first series kind of jitters.
Yeah.
Because, it's OU Texas. So.
And luckily we forced a fumble on Texas's first series. They had a 2-play drive. And then we come back and drive the ball down to the Texas 2. 19-yard field goal, for 3 points.
Disappointing, right?
Yeah. Do we need to be going for it? Don't we need to be going for it on the 2-yard line?
Didn't we say that in our last podcast? Listen, we're not scoring enough points right now to have the luxury of going in and just kicking.
And we're not keeping anybody from scoring
That's
points,
right.
especially at the end of the game.
I mean, I understand that that's the desire,
Yeah.
but it wasn't the reality.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think you and I agree that we should be taking some risks and going for the 7.
Yeah. I don't understand. I don't understand the whole concept of that.
Yeah, because I mean, we could have closed the door on Texas before the end of regulation.
Yeah. I mean, to end that series is 1st and goal at the Texas 4, incomplete pass to Stogner. Rattler run for 2 yards, incomplete pass to Charleston Rambo. Okay, you got 4 yards to make. Maybe run it more than once. Maybe run it twice. I don't know. I'm like you. I don't want to second guess Lincoln because I still think he's the best play caller out there.
Oh yeah, I still do too. I think I mean, it's just his. Is this 5th year or 4th year? 5th.
He started in 2016, so it's his 4th year.
4th year. So I mean, he's still got some. He's still learning too, right? To some extent.
Learning what?
I don't know. We're giving him the benefit of the doubt here.
I mean, he's been in 3 national semifinals.
Yeah.
He's been in, is it 3 or 4? He's been in 5 actually, because he was here with Bob.
Right.
He's been in 3 of his own. We did the Rose Bowl. Yeah, he's been in 3 national title games, 5 Big 12 championship games.
Back to back,
and 4 or 5 Red River rivalries, Red River shootouts, whatever we're calling it. What's there for him to learn?
Well, I'm not saying there's a lot. I'm just saying that, at some point he's gonna get his adventure pants on. You know what I'm saying? Come on, let's do this. Let's go for this. And
that's what everybody. That's how the Sooner. How Sooner fans fell in love with Bob, because he would do things out of the ordinary.
He was a little bit aggressive.
He was a lot aggressive.
A little bit unpredictable.
Yeah, he was going to onside kick. He was going to fake punt. He was going to fake field goal.
Mm-hmm.
Lincoln's plays are very unique a lot of the times, but as far as really sneaking up and doing anything on anybody unexpected, I don't think it's happened.
He's playing it pretty safe, and I mean, I get that. If you're the best team on the field, you have that luxury. But you know what? That didn't work out against Kansas State. It didn't work out against Iowa State.
No.
So I know he doesn't want to become a gimmick, so to speak, coach. That does all the Mike Leach things.
Yeah.
But you know what? If that's what you got to do to get the W, that's what you got to do.
Ooh.
Just saying.
We got the golf channel on, and I just chipped out of the sand and rolled it about a inch outside the cup. Did you see it?
Yeah, I seen it.
Yeah. But Oklahoma, starts off the game 10-0 against Texas. Wait.
Let's start at the end. No.
No.
Go ahead.
Oklahoma jumps up 10-0 against Texas in the first quarter. Into the second quarter, going into halftime, Texas scored 17 in the second quarter. Oklahoma scored 7. So we went in at halftime. Oklahoma defense shuts them out again. They get 2 shutout quarters, the first and third. Texas defense shuts out Oklahoma's offense in the fourth and scores 14 points in less than 5 minutes with no timeouts.
Right.
How does that happen?
Well, a little bit of help from the clock management. Right?
Yeah.
Everybody's going up in arms about those 39 seconds or whatever it is. But, yeah, we just stopped playing. I mean, it's what it looked like. We just stopped.
Yeah. And it's been that way in every single game this year.
Because I think, was it the first one or the second? I can't remember. Like the first play was a 29-yard pass play, first down. Second one was a 14-yard run play, first down. The third one was 11-yard run play, first down.
Yeah.
I mean, they just went first down, and we couldn't do anything.
Yeah.
Where was your confidence level at that point, Terry?
Oh, well, in the in the second quarter, it's OU Texas, so my confidence was still strong. Well, no, okay, wait a second. Let me go back. I had no confidence in this game.
Oh, I thought we were talking about at the end of the game.
Yeah, well, no, but I mean, until the gun went off at the end of the game, and then my confidence still wasn't good because the game wasn't over. But what happened in the fourth quarter, I felt all day long was going to happen. I just thought. And when we got to 5 minutes and the interception by Woody Washington, I was like, that's it. 14-point win, baby. We're done. And boom, they score 14 unanswered points in under 5 minutes.
Not until the middle of the fourth quarter did I say, we're in trouble.
Yeah. And
I thought we had them the whole way. We were shutting everything down. If we didn't shut it down, we were at least there.
Yeah.
I mean, the defense was playing pretty good. We got a bunch of stupid penalties, I thought.
Yeah.
That first PI on Trey Brown, I thought was just the stupidest call I've ever seen in my life. Like, come on. That should have been a pick.
Yeah. And then Oklahoma scores 22 points in 4 overtimes, and Texas scores 14 to win the game and to end Sam Ellinger's or Eleanor. We're still calling him Eleanor.
He can come back, right?
He can come back, but he's not coming back.
He's not going to the pros.
Does he want to come back for a 17th ass whooping from us?
Maybe. I mean, they're not very smart. I'm just saying.
Good point. Oh.
I mean, if you can't play, if you're done playing football, why wouldn't he come back?
Yeah.
I mean, he's getting free college. I might as well go ahead and. He's got to be on his PhD by now, doesn't he? Yeah. Good Lord.
I mean, if you went to school that many years, and all you had to do, you were doing it just to play football, what classes would you take?
I don't know, but
like advanced BB stacking, basket weaving.
Since we know he already knew how to play the banjo from that show Deliverance. I'm sorry about that right there.
Yeah, no, I'm not. But, he's been there forever. I mean,
he has been there a while.
I mean, he's on his 5th quarterback.
Yeah.
4th quarterback.
Everybody that
Baker
was freshman with him has already graduated.
Yeah.
And they're like, what are you doing?
Oklahoma's put through, starting their 4th quarterback against a guy, and he played against Baker twice, didn't he?
Kyler twice because we played him in the Big 12.
Yeah, but I mean, Baker, he played the year before.
Maybe.
Yeah, he was in and out. That was
Baker was there 2 years.
Yeah,
but was Eleanor
Eleanor was the one they kept putting in, I think.
So he might not have been the starter, but
he wasn't the starter, and
he's still taking that L though, right?
Yeah, he still took that, and they kept showing pictures, but he wasn't the starter, so that loss didn't go against him. Mm-hmm. They kept showing. That's when they started showing pictures of his mom.
And is that when Brent whatever?
No.
Mama's hot. I don't know if I can get her number.
I don't know if that was that was somebody else's.
That was Alabama's.
Yeah, it was
Scott McCarron.
Yeah, McCarron. Yeah. It was like, ooh, hello, baby.
It's like creepy old dude. It's like Joe Biden sniffing people's hair. Wait a minute, this show's not political.
Okay. Before we go further, Rob, you have your headphones on. I have to play this.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna
lift my earphone. Are you gonna blow my ear out?
No. This is the first time we ever tried this. I hope it works. So here we go.
Oh, is this me on the guitar?
Yeah, it's you on the guitar. Just soak it in, folks.
I'm pretty good. Never had a lesson.
Nope. It's not over, Rob.
So if you're listening to this going down the road in your car right now, I expect you to be playing the air guitar because I am.
That's our little tribute to the
Man.
man himself,
Myth.
the myth, the legend, Eddie Van Halen. As we all know, passed away last week. Tore my heart out.
Yep.
Both
of us, one of our favorite groups for
Yep.
sure.
And 2020 just sucks butt nuggets.
Yeah.
That's all I can say. In January, Neil Peart, the drummer for Rush, probably the greatest drummer in the world, passes away and of brain cancer. And then Eddie passes away in October of lung cancer, throat cancer. Not sure which one, but anyway, both, I'm not a musician. I play guitar, as we know. I got them hanging up in the room here, but music is where I go when and I always have to vent, whatever, it's where I go for solitude. And Eddie Van Halen was one of the best, had so much influence on my music and everything, so that's just my deal. Rest in peace.
Yep. Terry, we got fall forward coming up, or what is it called?
Spring forward, fall back.
Spring forward, fall forward. Well, when you're a big fat guy like me, you fall forward. But spring forward, I'm going to go ahead and suggest that they go ahead and just spring us forward like 4 months.
4 months, exactly. Get us out of this hellhole.
Right.
I mean, it's terrible. All the thing, people die. People dying, famous people that had influence, and it's messed with college football. You hear, Florida was going to go full capacity, and now half their team's sick.
Yeah, I don't think that's happening now.
I was listening to Teddy Lehman today, and the talk is that the players were symptomatic on Friday, and they still let them play. If that happens, if that comes out, and because they played A&M, Florida played A&M this weekend, and A&M players start getting sick, that's a huge
lawsuit.
Yeah. So,
wow.
I mean, we know it doesn't affect athletes, the young, healthy guys like that, the way it does us old fat people.
Right. But, but they still,
you still don't spread it like that. That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard of.
Or you don't knowingly put someone in danger like that, because that moms and dads will sue the crap out of you.
One thing real quick, we have the Golf Channel on, and there's some type of golf challenge. Did they just do a coin flip in golf?
Yep.
Are we fixing to see full contact golf, Rob?
I don't know, but I would watch that.
I would too. Full contact golf. That's something we could get Demo to play, don't you think?
Oh my God. You wouldn't want to play with Demo.
Oh yeah, but
because he'd just run you over, and you wouldn't be able to hit a damn golf ball.
But I was wondering why they flipped a coin. We don't have the sound on. And it was Ricky Fowler,
Bubba Watson.
Yeah, I can hit a ball like that, just like that, round, white, with dimples all over it.
Right. I can hit yellow ones or orange ones. I mean, whatever I find in the rough.
Yeah.
Because I'm not finding mine.
Yeah,
probably.
that's like, what was it the old fella told you and read at the golf? He played the first 3 holes and
played 4 holes, hard 4.
Yeah. So a little bit of golf stuff there. But anyway.
Listen, when I'm 90, whatever that guy was, if I can play 4 holes, I'm telling you I part all 4 of them. I'm just telling you.
Yeah, there is a guy at can we call it our course? Because we pay a membership there, right? It's our course.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know his name.
I don't either.
But we call him Old Lefty because he's left-handed. He plays with either a group of older guys or a lot of times just by himself.
A lot of times by himself, yeah.
And he's kind of hunched over. He walks up to his golf ball, puts his club up against it, and whacks it down the fairway.
Yeah.
Gets in his golf cart. One day, what is it? What is the big par 5? It's 15.
Yeah.
Yeah. On 15, it's the dumbest golf hole in on any course in the world. I'm just telling you guys.
It's probably not for Phil Mickelson and Tiger Woods, but for
Rob
and Terry, it's not easy.
So, but I'm sitting over on one and I'm hitting. It's got this thing has a 2-tiered, very small green.
Yeah.
and I'm sitting about 140, 150 out, and I whack it, and I don't get it over the water. It goes in, and an old lefty pulls up, and he goes, now, if you shoot right over there to the right towards either one of those sand traps, the fairway tilts to the left, and your ball will roll right up on the green.
That's right.
Guess what I did the next time? I hit it up, and if you hit it where he says, it rolls right up to the green.
And almost right in the hole. So, yeah, it's all downhill from the right side of the...
Just doesn't look like it.
Right. But
Yeah.
it's completely guarded by sand traps and water. by
Yeah,
the way.
sand traps on both sides, water in the front of it.
And a big-ass tree in the back.
Yep.
Can I say that on air?
Yeah, you can. And then, plus you have to hit to get to it in 4, you have to have a monster drive and a monster second shot.
Yeah, you got to be beefed up.
Yeah, which, the only beef I got is a beef burger for lunch.
You know what, though, Terry? I feel like you and I are pretty dang long.
Yeah.
And have we ever been on there in 2?
Nope.
Never been on that one in 2. I've been on all the rest of them on that course in 2.
Well,
but I've never put it on in 2 on that.
Yeah. I mean,
I've been close, but
I've never. I would say this week was the first time I was on in 3, but that's because I hit it into the next fairway, and I hit. Hey, it's not out of bounds.
Nope.
I hit it onto that fairway's.
It's a short trip over the water from over there.
Yeah.
Of course, you might knock somebody out, but
There was nobody on the tee boxes, so I chipped it up there towards those tee boxes in the green. Hit a 6-iron in, landed on the back side of the green. That's the closest I ever. I was about 7 or 8 feet off the green.
Yeah.
But other than that, I'm chipping on usually at 4 or 5 on that hole. Makes me mad every time I pull up to it.
And I've actually from the tee box just
Corked one.
okay, cork one. I was going to use a 10 cup slang there. But
Go ahead. Say what was the slang?
I better not use that one.
Oh, you nutted it.
And I still couldn't get there. Even if I get a good one off the tee box and a good second, I still haven't made it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it's a ridiculous hole.
yeah, it's long.
Number 15 at the links in Norman. So it's whoever designed that was blind and one-legged. I'm sure there was something wrong with it.
Sometimes I just have trouble laying it up over the water on 2. You know what I mean? And the green is another 100 yards down the fairway. So,
but anyway, back on the Oklahoma. What did you on the Oklahoma-Texas game? What did you think about Spencer Rattler being yanked from the game?
Man, what a good coaching call that was.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
He was rattled, no doubt about it. He was giving the ball away. He was getting ready to do it again, probably. And I think it was a great call for Lincoln to go, hey, let's just get him out of there for a series or 2.
Yeah. And, and hats off to both Tanner and Spencer.
Yeah.
Spencer, they showed him a couple of times over on the sidelines. He wasn't mad. I think he knew, hey, I'm not getting it done.
Right.
I've turned it over twice right in a row. Do you think he threw that ball on that fumble on that?
Spencer?
Yeah.
Or Mordecai, you mean?
No. On the second turnover that Spencer had.
Oh, yeah. I think he was just trying to get rid of it.
Get rid of it and just threw it up. And I think that's, that was just the dumb of the dumb move. And
well, they drill into him. Don't take a sack. Throw it away. And so
he just threw it up.
He's probably going, oh, my God, I got to get rid of it.
Yeah.
And,
But Lincoln, Lincoln said he did some that Spencer did some good things early, then had a couple of plays I didn't like. Duh.
nobody kind of liked him except Texas.
Yeah. Tanner said he'd been practicing well. He'd kind of give us a new face in there. I felt Tanner would play well, and he did. But for those of you who believe that Spencer should be on the bench and Mordecai starting, if you still think that, you killed too many brain cells when you were 18.
You know what, though? It was more than the play.
Yeah.
What Mordecai did was more than what he did on the field, because he gave Spencer an opportunity to calm down, settle down, and go, okay, you know what? I got this.
Yeah.
And then when he went back in, man, he functioned perfectly.
Yeah. Mordecai is a good, solid quarterback.
Solid quarterback.
He was, he played about the whole second quarter, I guess, maybe a little more. I don't remember when he
Was it that long? I can't remember.
But he was 5 of 7 for 52 yards. He had one fumble, but he recovered it. It was recovered by Oklahoma.
Right.
Didn't throw any interceptions. No.
When he did that, did you go, I knew I shouldn't have had that popcorn? Because it's just like, whoop. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I'm referring to there, too. Right? Okay. I knew I shouldn't have had that popcorn.
But no, I mean, he did well, but he's not a Spencer Rattler. And hats off to Lincoln for making that decision.
Yep.
Hats off to Mordecai for stepping up and filling the gap. And honestly, and it's kind of like what we talked about when, Spencer got suspended at the end of his high school career for what we still don't know. But saw the kid was right. He took the adversity well. A lot of guys you'd see over there cussing, ranting, and raving, all puffed up. He was in, if you looked, he was in all the offensive huddles with Mordecai in there.
Yeah.
And even during the second half, it was even said that Lincoln made sure that Mordecai stayed in the huddles because I think he wanted to have that, feeling of Mordecai's breathing over your neck.
Yeah. Well, if that's not normal, and he was calling Mordecai over there, that tells Rattler, hey, at any point,
yeah, you either keep it up and what's his name? Last night we were at Rudy's and they had the round table.
Gabe Eichert.
Uh-huh. He said, if nothing else, it sent a signal to the entire team.
That's right.
It don't matter if you're the 5-star quarterback, number 1 recruit in the country. If you're not going to produce, I'm going to put you on the sideline.
That's right.
So,
and we like that. We like that. So
yeah. And my question is why didn't that happen before to our defense? Because they finally started doing that this weekend against with our defense.
Right. Did you hear him say last night that they played like 17 different?
Yeah. You should see if you look in the box score on ESPN, the defensive players, we played like 5, 6 more defensive players than Texas did.
And it worked out.
Yeah.
People like Woody Washington played great.
That kid is a stud. And did you hear what Grant said about him today?
Mm-mm.
Just wait till he gets good. That's just basically what he said. That was just all natural talent. Once this kid learns the position, he's going to be a stud.
Well, dude, Jaden Davis should have had 2 picks.
Yeah.
And let me just say this while on the Jaden Davis. He's the one that sacked Ellinger last year to end the game.
Yeah.
He's the one that caught the interception to end the game this year. Right?
Yeah.
He is a Texas killer.
Yeah.
That a boy, Jaden Davis.
Was it Jaden Davis or was it you sure it was Jaden Davis?
No, I'm not sure. I think it was, but I could be wrong.
Let me
somebody out there's flipping out on me right now.
Yeah, going, no, it wasn't him. I'm looking on
number 6.
I'm looking. Where's the quarterback? So low.
Anyway.
They don't have interceptions on here because it was
Who else could it have been?
God, I can't think. Was it Norwood?
No, it wasn't Norwood.
Wait. Yeah, we're stupid.
Unless I'm right, and then I'm a genius. Well, I mean, I'm a genius anyway.
Jaden Navy defensive back, number 4.
Oh. So it wasn't Jaden Davis, was it?
Let's see. Are you Googling it, Rob?
Well, you know how long it takes me to Google something up. So.
Sam Ellen.
Yeah, it's not Jaden Davis. It's dang, I almost had it.
Sack. Oop. Keep yelling at guys out there. We'll hear you eventually.
No doubt. All right, about to pull it up right here. Number
Trey Brown.
6 is Trey Brown.
Trey Brown.
Yeah, that's who I meant. That's what I meant.
That's what you meant.
Yeah.
You mistaken the Trey the T in Trey for the J in Jaden.
Sorry about that, Trey Brown. I know you're listening. My bad.
Oh, but I mean, maybe because I know that our buddy Buki he had 4 tackles, one a half a tackle for loss, but he wasn't out there the whole game.
No, but when he was out there, his man wasn't running wide open, or it didn't seem like he was.
Yeah, maybe.
Or if he was, Ellinger couldn't see him. Am I right?
Yeah. But
hey, while we're on the subject here, number 6, let's talk about number 7.
Number 7,
Ronnie Perkins.
Yeah.
Anything else come about that rumor?
No, all I heard on Teddy's show today was the rumor is that he's tested positive again, and Teddy said,
Not
"Yep,
for Rona."
that's the rumor." And they were like, "Can you confirm or deny it?" He goes, "I can, but I won't."
Well, that's confirmation, isn't it, right there?
I guess. I mean, how do you let that? I don't know. I mean, I guess I was young and stupid at one point in time.
Yeah, but you didn't have $1 million in front of you. Come on, man.
Yeah.
I mean, if that's true, then he's probably played his last down at the University of Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Would you say?
I mean, maybe it's something. I don't know. I until we get confirmation, I really don't want to talk about something like that.
You're right. Yeah.
But
if it's true, it definitely sucks. But
no. But Spencer Rattler had a pretty good day passing. He was 23 of 35, 209 yards, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception.
Several drops too, though.
Yeah, had a bunch of drops.
Yeah, a bunch of drops.
One by my buddy Austin Stogner that would have ended the game. Come on, Stog. For the love of all things holy, catch the ball.
Yeah.
That game was over if he catches that ball.
Well, there's a lot of situations that, it's over if Burkett hits that field goal.
Yeah.
I think it's over if they don't give Texas an extra 39 seconds.
So now here we do need to discuss this too real quick. Rob didn't come over for the annual Bevo chili cook.
That's right.
But he had a little shindig of his own. That's great. But what did you do to help the Sooners win on Saturday, Rob?
Nothing. Because there's nothing I can do, Terry.
So I'll let you know. Caleb did not wear his new white Jordan OU shirt.
Oh, so that did it. Oh.
Yeah,
why did you do that against Kansas State and Iowa State?
Right.
Caleb, come
it was
on,
his 8th,
man.
but I had a flag up in the living room, in the dining room, for our tailgate and game stuff. I took it down.
Oh. Well, why didn't you do that against Kansas State and Iowa State,
I don't
Terry?
know.
Let's blame Terry.
I wore a different shirt.
Hashtag blame Terry.
I think it's the shirt's fault though.
The shirt's fault that you didn't wear it?
That we were having difficulties winning because the shirt has black on it.
Well, they wore black stripes when we played.
That was a couple of weeks ago, and they got beat. Okay, so, but it's it's a red Columbia shirt. Those that we like, and has the OU on it, but on the back top quarter it's black and it has Sooners in red across it.
Let me think about this a minute, Terry. What size is it? Because you're either gonna have to burn it or just give it to me.
No, I'll wear it. I'm just
you can't wear it anymore.
I'm not going
Terry.
to wear it watching a game.
It's bad luck.
And I didn't wear a hat. I always wear a hat during a game, and I didn't.
You're not
wear
allowed to wear that shirt ever again. So you might as well either just give it to me, or burn it.
So everything was working until
somehow I feel like that's not working out.
4 minutes left in the game, under 5 minutes left in the game, and Texas comes back and ties it up.
So what'd you do during that time to mess it back up? Did you hang the flag back up?
Nope.
And put the shirt on?
I went out to the rally patio.
No. Something happened when the momentum shifted there in the 3-point.
I don't know.
So you either put the flag back up.
No,
or
I
put
didn't
the
do
shirt
any
on.
of that. But
well, then why wasn't
the mojo I was putting out wasn't enough, is what I'm guessing.
Okay, that's how that worked.
So I go out onto the rally patio by myself.
You should write a book.
I just got up and walked out of the house. And nobody followed me. Nobody said anything.
Did you crop dust them on the way out?
No, everybody. During the overtime, everybody was yelling. I wasn't yelling. When we scored, when Texas scored, I just was quiet, and I was tapping my fingers. I'm going to show you the cadence because people should maybe try to use this at some point in time. Here it is. I hope you can hear it.
folks. I'm sorry about that.
I did that for 4 overtimes. For the entire 4 overtimes. Standing there at my...
Because that helped them?
It
or?
helped me.
Okay.
Therefore, my energy of feeling comfort by tapping my fingers helped our team.
All right.
So, that's what I did. Thanks, Rob, for doing nothing.
No problem. Have you ever thought about therapy, Terry?
No.
Because
I take medicine. I've been tested. My mom had me tested. I'm not crazy. What's that from? What's it from?
it'll come to me. The Big Bang Theory.
Big Bang Theory.
Right.
My mom had me tested. I'm not crazy.
Mm-hmm.
So, that's what I did. Caleb wore the shirt that he wore during the first game, so that helped. So
if everybody does their thing, we win. But if one person, because I didn't
very, very
do
possible.
anything.
Well, you don't believe in it, so your mojo doesn't help. You're just you don't have mojo. You have Joe Mo.
Listen, when you
or
say the word mojo, you
got
gotta follow that with baby.
Mojo, baby.
Right?
It's not that kind of mojo I'm talking about. It's Team Mojo, not
okay.
not the
Not the Austin Powers mojo.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not the mojo that can be taken out of you with a shot. And fat bastard come after it and steal it. Get in my belly.
That was hard to watch.
Yeah, when she had sex with him.
You had to go there.
Okay, who else do we want to talk about? Drake Stoops.
Drake Stoops.
Baby Bob is getting into the action, scores the game-winning touchdown.
Man, I'm going to tell you what, that kid has got some skills.
Yeah.
He's a good route runner. He's fast. He catches the ball. I don't think we've ever seen, he's dropped one.
Yeah.
I mean, he's a good little player. He's going to be a little Wes Welker. I mean, he is 5 foot nothing, though, isn't he?
Yeah, he's tiny.
He might get killed. Well, I mean, he's doing okay, I guess.
And my man, guy I'm falling in love with, Perrion Winfery. The dude he's just a havoc maker. You know what I mean?
Right. Okay, so I got to tell the story, Terry.
Okay.
Now, I don't know if I can actually say this.
Yeah, you can.
I'll just not say who it was.
Yeah, there
just
you go.
keeping in mind who we were
It may or
about.
may not have been who we were or were not talking about earlier.
Anyway, so I'm up in the club, right, because we feed the football players. And it was right before they were going to get on the bus. And there's a very large individual up there. And, all the players are up there, and they're kind of cracking up and stuff. And, nothing outrageous. Like you'd be like, oh, you got a game tomorrow, But have you ever seen, what's the show with Adam Sandler? It's a remake of
The Longest Yard.
The Longest Yard. So where the dude gets his nose broke?
Yeah.
He did my nose.
Yeah.
This guy said that. I mean, he was one table away from me, and it sounded just like the guy in the movie, and I was literally rolling. Well, not literally because I didn't get out of my chair, but I was cracking up, and they looked over at me like, oh, he heard us. And I was like, oh, that's the best impression I ever heard. It was so funny.
Was he impressed that you liked his impression?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. They came and got my autograph.
Oh, did they? They were like, oh, wait, you're Rob.
Or maybe not. I don't know.
Maybe not. Yeah. But, but Perrion, his stats, he's always back there. And our defensive line, like we said last podcast, it's the strength of our defense. Those guys, they are havoc causers. They may not get the sack, but they're when they come at you, not on the 3-man rush, you're not going to get it there with when they got a 4-man rush or they got a blitz package, we are eating people up.
Right, and remember now, he's getting doubles most of that game.
Yeah.
So,
man, and just and like they said on the show last night from Rudy's, the most menacing Texas Golden Hat picture. Have you seen his picture?
No, but I heard him say that last night.
Holy cow, he looks. Usually
he's a great big strong kid. I'm not even kidding you.
They said usually everybody's happy in that in the picture, smiling and everything, and he's just got the horns down and this, I'll eat your liver, look on his face.
Mm-hmm.
Did that guy just putt that from?
No, he kind of bladed a chip though.
Oh, okay.
That's Bo Watson.
I thought the way it looked.
Yeah, but he's a great player. We're going to get him at least one more year, I hope.
Yeah.
And just because he's pulling doubles, right? He's getting a double team almost every
Yeah.
play. That's leaving Ellison, Isaiah Thomas,
Yeah.
and whoever
else is out there.
Yeah. That's why they're breaking free. And Caleb at one point last game had said we should be blitzing, but we were scaring the quarterback out of the pocket with just our front four rush.
Yeah.
So, if you can do that, great. But anyway, real impressed with the defensive line, becoming more and more impressed with the linebackers.
Yeah.
David
Ugwoegbu.
I'm sorry, I know I butchered your last name.
Yeah, it's kind of like, we need to, maybe we could start calling him Ugga. No, that's Ugwo.
We might have to get him a nickname because we're not very good with the linguistics.
And Nick Benito, my favorite name.
And what's the receiver? Obalaga? You know who I'm talking about.
Yeah, let's see here.
But there's some people that I feel like maybe started stepping up, and Ugwoegbu.
Yeah.
And he's a big boy too.
Yeah,
he's large for a linebacker.
Yeah.
Like 6'4", 250. I mean, I guess that's. I mean, we used to have some 6'4", 250 guys, but I mean, he's a big strapping
6'4",
kid.
245 from Katy, Texas.
Yep.
Good call, Rob. Way to know your stats, man.
Yeah, he's a big, and he can run too, I think. So
a lot of times on here they have how to pronounce the name. Let me go to Sooner Sports.
I mean, he really ought to be punishing some running backs, because if you're coming out of the backfield and you see a 6'4", 245 coming at you, man, that just seemed like a whole lot of train.
Yeah. I mean, I'm going to find. And Pledger is another one. They got him, Pledger, and what's his name? Ugwoegbu. They got
Prince of Baba?
Ugwoegbu. There we go. Now, see, I found it on Soonersports.com.
Ugwoegbu.
They have the UHGWAY boo.
Right.
Ugwoegbu. We will not make the mistake again.
So Pledger looked good. I thought Ugwoegbu looked good.
Yeah. Pledger was the offensive player of the week in the Big 12, and Ugwoegbu was the special teams because he blocked the punt.
Ah.
And big boy who we were just talking about, Perrion, blocked the field goal.
Mm-hmm.
Got that big mitt up in there. But
I'm glad we got him, because he's turned out to be a fantastic player.
Yeah.
And if he keeps, developing the way he is, he may wind up in the first round next year.
Yeah.
Because he's large. He's a big boy.
Let's see. Where'd we go? Let me go back to here. Let's see
we get some
let's
players
see
back
how big
this
an
next
old boy
game,
he
right?
is.
Who are we getting back this next game? All of them except maybe Perkins,
Yeah.
who we were kind of hoping to have for Texas, right?
Yeah, we thought he traveled with the team to Iowa. Iowa State, and Perrion. God, he's a mean-looking dude. Perrion Winfery, 6'3", 283 pounds. Man, we got a linebacker bigger than almost that big.
Yeah, I know, but he just looks intimidating. He looks bigger than 6'3". He's big.
And it's like I've said before, Creed Humphrey doesn't look like he's as big as he is. Every time I've seen, he's 6'5", 307 pounds. He does not look 6'5" to me.
So I was walking in as Creed was coming out, and he's big.
Oh, yeah, I didn't say he wasn't big, but
he's big.
He just doesn't look as big as what I thought, that he would be, I guess, is the or you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Don't you?
Yeah, he doesn't. Some of our linemen though are enormous. So if you're standing next to a 6'8" guy, yeah, you don't look that big. But when 6'5" is standing next to me, it looks really big. So, yeah, we got some great big fellas, no doubt about that.
But what other thoughts do you have on the game, Rob?
Well, I am still looking forward to getting Ramondre Stevenson back.
See what he can do.
Because, I mean, I think Pledger's good, and I think Marcus Major did great, and even Seth McGowan, I thought they're all doing great. But I think that Ramondre Stevenson is next level good.
You think so?
I think he's better than those. Now, he may prove me wrong when he comes back. It may be, all about the offensive line is not given quite the holes that they were given last year.
Mm-hmm.
But from what I could see from last year between this year, Ramondre was running, 8.2 a carry. You got to be pretty good, Terry, to get 8.2 a carry, and we're not averaging that now.
Yeah, 8.2 a carry against, air is good.
Yes.
So, I'm looking for, I'm just looking forward to a good, solid win because we haven't had.
Well, TCU next, so they ain't no gimme.
Yeah, that ain't no gimme.
But I'm gonna tell you something. Let's go back to Rattler for just a minute.
Okay.
Some of his passes were so great.
Oh yeah,
so great. The 2-point conversion pass, fantastic.
Yeah.
I mean, that was pro quality in my opinion because there was a tight window. It had to be thrown to an exact spot, and I mean.
Well, in the last touchdown he threw to Drake, that was a rope. I mean, he got flushed out of the pocket. Then I think it was the first touchdown pass where he threw it across his body to Mims wide open.
Yep.
I mean, the kid's got arm strength and skills.
Oh, yeah.
They're going to get honed. I mean, he's young. He's going to make dumb decisions.
He is. He's going to get better. But think about it. I mean, like the pass to Stogner there, where Stogner was absolutely covered up.
Mm-hmm.
And he threw it in only a spot that Stogner could get it. And it was third and 8, I think, at that point.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it was do or die kind of a deal. And I'm just telling you, this kid is going to be pretty good.
Yeah, and I think people need to realize that too with Spencer is, even the Sooner Messiah Baker Mayfield, his junior year they talked about he played hero ball. He made and even Lincoln was like he tries to do too much sometimes instead of just letting the play happen. That's what he's I think instilling into Spencer is let the plays happen.
Yeah. Run
the plays. Don't try to get, fancy, just do what you're supposed to do. Because I think that's what he tries to do. There's times, we all know it, there's times where you dart a ball between two defenders and but, some of the interception he threw early on in the game, the linebacker was standing right there between between two. That was just a dumb decision, and he's going to do that, and we just need to get used to it.
Yep.
But the heck is that?
I don't know. Somebody sent me a video.
Oh Lord.
Oh Lord. I thought I turned that down.
Is this a fight in a classroom or something?
No, somebody's getting a spanking.
Oh. Well, what'd you think about my modeling debut yesterday?
Yes, right place, right time. T-Row sees the shirt.
And we're gonna open it up with talk about this with this right here. So this is not by permission. So hopefully we don't go to jail. But it's from Learfield IMG College Audio, the best of week. It's on Twitter, and we're going to talk about this promo we're doing with Toby here in just a second.
Are you going to tell him what?
Yeah, I'll tell him.
Okay,
just give me a second.
Oh, my bad. Do you want to tell him where you got the shirt?
Well,
I will. Got the shirts.
I will. Well. Hold on, here we go.
Ellinger in the shotgun. He's got it. Sooners twist up front. He has time. Lob toward the end zone. It's intercepted. Trey Brown. You could unhitch the wagon. Oklahoma wins in 4 overtimes.
Have you seen the video to that? Is that what you're watching?
Yeah.
A Red River showdown for the ages.
Okay, literally, it looked like Toby's head was going to explode while he's saying that.
Yeah, it was an exciting time. Mine was too.
And Teddy's sitting over there with sunglasses on, like, what's going on? But anyway, Unhitch the Wagons, as you saw my modeling debut yesterday evening from Rudy's. We were at the coach's show. I was wearing an Unhitch the Wagon shirt. Rob has an Unhitch a Wagon shirt, but I think I've only seen him wear it once.
Yeah.
But we will have more information on where to get those shirts. Anywhere that you see on there, on that post, is not where you get those shirts. Okay, these shirts.
If you have to order it, that you're not in the right spot.
Toby's sons are the ones with these shirts, and Toby is getting them in touch with me so people can get those shirts.
And they have a bunch of them.
They have a bunch of them, and they even have them in extra small for me and Rob. Right. Extra small and petite. But don't order them online. Wait till you hear from us. They're supposed to get a hold of me with ordering instructions, and you can get an Unhitch the Wagon shirt. It is, if you order it online, it's not legit. It's the money doesn't go to the right place. Let's just put it that way. If you want one, you can come to Rudy's on Tuesday night. If you're local, come to Rudy's on Tuesday night for $22. They have them there.
Or for $25, you can send me and Terry the money, and we'll go get you one.
Bam! I was fixing to say the same thing.
We should have said 30, huh?
Yeah, we should have said 30.
Yeah.
But we're going to get with them and get a way to get the shirt. Now, along with that, in order to be eligible for our contest.
The contest.
This is our first contest, right?
First one?
Yeah. We have.
With fabulous gifts and prizes.
We have a pristine, brand new copy of Toby Rowland's book, Unhitch the Wagons.
Yep.
And it has a special.
Super special.
What's it called?
Inscription.
Inscription. To Sooner fans.
That's right.
And listeners to our podcast.
Go ahead and
from
read that
Toby.
up, Terry.
No.
You're not going to read it?
Not yet.
Okay.
There is an inscription there. But
I cannot unentangle the mind that is Terry Long.
We are going to be giving this away. Okay? Very soon, and make a great gift for a family member or...
it is a children's book.
It's a children's book.
Right on some of y'all's reading level.
Yeah.
Just joking.
It's pretty much on mine. But, I mean, it's a cool little book.
Mm-hmm.
And Toby wrote it, illustrated by Rob Peters. I don't know who that is.
I don't either.
But he draws pretty good little ponies and Sooner Schooner. But we're going to be giving away this book.
With special inscription.
But you also can go buy the book. So you need to buy the book too. But we're going to give it away. But you're going to be eligible for it. You're going to have to get you an Unhitch the Wagon shirt.
Right.
Okay. So we are going to get information out to everybody on where to get the true Unhitch the Wagon shirt. Okay. Don't buy it online. The people posting on our post last night and on Toby's post going, buy it here, that is not where you get them. Okay? As soon as Toby's kids get a hold of me, I will get that information out on Twitter, and I will get it out on the podcast. I talked to Toby earlier this evening before we started recording, and they may have, but we've been doing the podcast. So I will have that information for you guys. But you're going to have to get a shirt to be eligible to get this specially inscribed edition book, Unhitch the Wagon, with a personal message from Toby Rowland.
Right.
The voice.
Now how are they going to, just because they have a shirt, that doesn't tell them anything. What's the deal with the...
You have to have a shirt.
Got to have the shirt. That's
so
step
start worrying about buying a shirt.
Mm-hmm. Are you going to unfurl step 2 at a later date?
Yeah, we're going to unfurl step 2 next week.
Okay.
Okay, what you do with the shirt. Because hopefully, once we get everybody getting the shirts, then we can move forward with
that
the
gives us time
Unhitched
to
the
prepare
Wagon
our
book
side of it,
giveaway. Yeah.
Yeah, because
So-
we got work to do on our end too.
Yeah.
So.
So it's a cool book. It's something, and I'm not exaggerating. Okay. People can call me stupid or whatever. I really don't care. If y'all have met me, I don't care if you think I'm stupid. But this book to me is along the lines of Bootlegger's Boy. And, you know, it's a different type of book, but and what's Bob's book? I just went blank. I was thinking of it.
Yeah, I forgot it too.
We're
already.
stupid, but what I mean, it's something that you want in your collection. It's from the voice of the Sooners. It's something, you know, it's written by somebody whose heart is embedded deep
That's right.
in the Oklahoma football lore, just like Bob and Barry's books are. That's what I mean. It's not that type of, it's a children's book, but it's something that if you have a collection of Oklahoma Sooner stuff, you want this book. And you can order it online, or you can get the special inscribed by Toby Rowland for the Sooner Football Fans podcast.
Mm-hmm.
We're living a good life, aren't we, Rob?
We're doing something right,
Yeah.
Terry. I don't know what it is, but
But
we're having a lot of fun doing it, aren't we?
yes, we are. But, you know, we will have this giveaway. We will get you the shirt stuff to find out, and it's going to be fun. We're gonna get Toby involved in judging and working with this. So there's something cool that's going to come out of this. So
Yep, absolutely.
But anything else, Rob? We got TCU coming up next weekend, not this coming weekend. We're off this weekend. You know what that means? Back-to-back days of golf.
Yay!
Yeah. So
Which this is the only day I haven't played since
You suck.
Saturday. I didn't play today, but I played every day since then.
yeah, I played last Friday, played a beautiful round, and I was bragging to Rob about it on Sunday, and the golf gods smacked me down, didn't they?
Oh, man. Yeah, you had a lousy day. See, I want to tell you what I shot yesterday, but now I don't want to do that.
Yeah,
I don't
because you
wanna-
saw what it did, and I legit shot a 81 on Friday, legit, okay, and was hitting everything. I had a couple of birdies, I had a couple of double bogeys too, but I played par and below for shot 5 over on the front 9, and had our favorite hole 15 jumped up and slapped me around a little bit. But anyway, and I was telling Rob, I had 2 chip ins for birdies and and I guess it was about the 5th hole. I just went, I couldn't hit a ball to save my damn life.
All right.
So
It happens.
yeah. So anyway, but keep an eye on our Twitter stuff. Make sure and share this with your friends and everything, and keep an eye out on our Twitter account for information on how to get the Unhitch the Wagon shirts and your chance to win the personally inscribed special edition Unhitch the Wagon, The Story of Boomer and Sooner by Toby Rowland. That's the podcast, guys. Thanks for listening. Horns down, Rob.
Horns down, Terry.